everyone. So yesterday I spent a lot of time coloring, and I colored these lawn fawn, it's what's it called? Let me just tell you the name of the thing. Admit One. And it has just cute little images, the carousel and the Ferris wheel, and I thought that those were really cute, and I thought I'd make a card. And I have these Tim Holtz tickets too that I thought were really cute. Oh, and there's a cute little, whatever that's called, cotton candy. My daughter loves cotton candy. Make sure I have them all. So I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with all of these, and I'm still not sure, but I thought that I would bring you guys along on the thinking process, because I know I've had some feedback on people wondering how you know what you want to do. And I guess the short answer to that is you don't. I don't anyway, lots of times. Sometimes I have an idea in my head and I'm like, oh, I want to do that. Other times I just think, okay, I know I want to make a card and I have these images. What can I do with it? So that's kind of where I'm at today. And I know, and I looked in my scraps and I have these green ones that are kind of the same color, but not exactly, which I like the not so matchy-matchy. I also have this sheet of paper that's in my scraps that I thought was cute, and I thought that the circles and the stripes went kind of well together. I just pulled this card out of a set of Circus Stripes box of cards. These you can get on sale at Hobby Lobby for about $5 for all of them. Comes with cards and envelopes. So I just thought, well, I'll go ahead and pick out one of those, and I don't know even why I picked out the green one, just because I had more green ones than I had other colors. So I thought, well, I'll use the green one. And this is just what I do if I don't know what I'm going to do. Coffee was calling my name. And I'm a big bow person. I enjoy bows. So I may even put a bow on here. I'm kind of looking back at my bows to see if I have anything that would be kind of the green color. And then I colored these primary colories. So I wonder if I have anything that's primary color that I could use as well. And I'm not seeing anything that like just knocks me off my socks and I think, oh yeah, I need to use this bow. So I'm just kind of looking through all of them, seeing if there's anything in particular. Let's see, I do have a peach, not a peach, yeah, a peachy kind of color, which is kind of pretty, and it would go pretty well with the green. So I'm going to cut off a layer of this. Now, lots of times this is how I do it. I just cut off what I think I'll need, which is not always the smartest thing, because then you end up with, you know, wasting. But yeah, I think that this will go fine, and I like this. So there we go. We got some ribbon. We've got some embellishments. We've got some, whatever these are called. So I think that we're ready to go. And gosh, these just kind of landed on this like this, and I kind of am liking that. I'm kind of liking the haphazard stripes. I did a card like this one time before, and it was just kind of cool. I don't know if I'd need some circles underneath there too. Let me tear off the thing of circles. And then let's tear it to page. Or maybe this way. Kind of like the idea of this like being up a little bit. It's totally off the page though, so I don't know. And maybe I just don't put them all. Maybe I just put like one of them. And I don't like these dots. I actually think that's enough right there. And then put this here or something. Let's see. I think I'm liking these there. And then I think I'd like to make him, he's just on a piece of paper. I'd like to make him a little bit stronger. So maybe put him on some cardstock, and I'm looking to see if I have any scraps of this color. And I do. This isn't quite big enough, but I think I'll make it work. will just put him right here. And I'm going to cut this out. And I know that I've told you guys how I cut, and I'm going to, if you're new to the channel or whatever, I will tell you again. You keep the scissors in one spot pretty much, and then you move the item that you're cutting. That gives you a lot more control and makes the process go really quickly, and I don't know, gives you kind of a cool cut. I just use my scissors to, you know, obviously open and close. And occasionally I will move, like if there's a really sharp corner or something like this one, maybe I would move my wrist just a hair to help out turning. But most of the time I don't even have to move my wrist. I can just barely move the scissors and move. This is the thing that you move. So let's toss these. Okay, if I put, and this could be one of those cards that you just have at the house and you give to someone with a present instead of like mail it, because if it's sticking up like this, I don't know that I want it to stick up quite that high, but maybe like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my pop dots. And I'm going to put it in the middle here so that this will stick up. And I'm going to make it 2 layers. And I'm going to put just regular glue from my ATG gun on the sides. And, oh, I need to put these down too, don't I? I kind of like them just like that, so I'm going to hold this so I can put a little bit of glue on each one. And then at the tops, even though I'm probably going to cut some of that top off. And I messed up. That's alright. Okay, I'm going to try to get it about the same as it was before, which I don't exactly remember, but that's okay. It was something like that. And then I will come back around here and I'll tape the bottoms. Oh, I've already kind of gotten them taped, so that's good. Alright, so now I'm going to just trim off the top and the bottom, being careful not to cut the actual card. And I'm just totally just trimming it along the edge of the card. So it looks like this. And then I'm taking my ticket, and I even want him to be a little higher than that. I'm noticing, oh, and look, I just opened that and I can see that it's not stuck down. So let me stick these down a little better. Guess I could do that on the other side too. They seem to be stuck down enough. I want this a little higher, so I'm going to cut off a little more. And, oops, I actually want it a little further this way. Okay, so now I'm just going to stick this down and see how that makes it stick up. I'm liking that. And then I obviously have overlap on this side and that side, and I might even just leave that for now, because clearly this card is going to be one that I don't want to put in the mail, because if I did, that would totally get squished unless I'm sticking it in with a box of other stuff. So I'm going to leave that sticking out, and maybe I just won't even put it in an envelope. Maybe I'll just let it be stuck out a little bit. And now I want to decide where I want to put this. I'm thinking right there. So what I will do is I'll get some posties or some pop dotties, and I need to dot the top of it. This is the top. So I'm not sure how many layers I need, but I'm going to say I need 3 because that's how many I put on the thing, but it might not be 3. I'll try it with 2. We'll see how that works so far. That might be alright, and then I'll put, I probably should have peeled off the backing to that, but I did. And it's okay if it sticks off a little bit. There we go. Now, I like that it says enjoy the ride. This would maybe be a cute place for the sentiment. Do I want to put this here? No, I think that just one is fine. And I wonder if I should still put the bow. I'm kind of liking the bow. And you know what I think I'm going to do? Is I think that I will put ATG tape on this. I'm just running along the length of my ribbon that will be covering, or that will be on the card. I just stuck it to itself. Goofball. I have a hair caught in there. That's gross. I can have hair all over the place. Between the cats and me, it's crazy sometimes. I shed, I don't know. I'm not going to talk about it because it's weird. I think a lot of women do though, but it's just crazy. So now I'm just trying to stick this ribbon through here without having it stick to the card. Come out wherever you are. I'm looking for it. Oh, I see it. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now I'm just pulling it along. And I'll put it down wherever I want it, which I guess is right there. And now I'm just going to cut off the edges of the ribbon because I really don't want it to stick out further than the card. Being careful not to cut the Ferris wheel, just the ribbon. And then I will make a bow, I think. And I like the idea of the words on here, but I don't like the stamp, the writing on the stamp, so I think I'm going to write it myself. Now, I'm trying to tie a bow, and I'm not the best bow maker. I used to be better than I am now. I don't know what happened. I guess practice is what happened. I stopped doing so many. I even used to make cheer bows and everything for my daughter and her cheer team and her dance team. I've done it all. I was looking back on my blog, which is TT.Scraps at blogspot.com or .blogspot.com, TT.Scraps.blogspot.com, and I have some cute stuff on there. I thought, wow, I used to do that. That's pretty good. Erg. I'm not doing very well on this. Okay, I'm going try it again. Do. Okay. I like this one better. Better already. Okay, so this should be the back of their bow, but cut these off at an angle. Put it here. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to use a glue dot. One ought to do it. It's not a very thick ribbon. And I'm going to write on here, I think I'll use black. I know this looks gray, but it is black, and I want to make sure this is the, yes, and I will write, enjoy the ride. And let's see. Sometimes when I write, I have to think about it, but then other times if I just go for it, it seems to be better. So here we go. Enjoy the ride. So here we go. That's kind of a cute card. And I think this is one that, again, that I would just see how it sticks out on the sides. I would just give this to someone. And I think that turned out pretty cute. I like it. And, gosh, what was I going to say? This could be used for like a graduation, or it could be used for a birthday. I'm trying to stash up on my birthday cards because I just don't have a lot, even though I have been a card making fool lately. So I don't know if I am just going to have a plethora of cards that I need to give away as Christmas presents, or how I'm going to do this. But I have just gotten, like I said, a plethora. I have been card making and card making and card making, and I've brought you guys along for a lot of them. Not all of them, but a lot of them. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it, and hopefully I'm helping you in some way. So here it is, and thanks for coming along, and thanks for working through my thought process with me, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.